Good evening, everybody. It is time. It's the biggest show we've done in at least 2 episodes.
I'd say probably ever. Well, to be fair, bragging rights is definitely up there. Bragging rights is
Bragging rights up there. I mean, SummerSlam's a bigger pay-per-view, but just in terms of what it means to this series, Extreme Rules.
It's the stakes.
It's
the stakes.
Exactly. The stakes are high. Vampires are running scared. That's how high these stakes are.
Stakes are so high. Call me Miller and Carter. I'm gonna be watching your show and laughing in the rafters. Jeez.
Right, Sting.
No, he didn't do much laughing. He just stand there looking at you want to kill somebody, which he did most of the time. So.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
He's just standing there menacingly. And then Tony Schiavone has his obligatory semi-orgasm whenever he comes down into the ring. Beats people up and then leaves. It's classic.
Okay, let's. I say we just jump straight into this episode, and let's go. Right, first of all, let me look at my roster. So, yeah, this. You vetoed my top 2 stars, which is.
I did.
Interesting.
To be honest, it didn't turn out quite as well as I would have hoped, but still, like, I can't really complain. You know.
I am debating releasing some people because I feel like my roster might be a bit too bloated.
I think now that we've realised releasing gives us a significant amount of money back.
I mean...
I just think you've got to be confident you're not going to want to use somebody at all if you're going to release them.
Exactly. So... have a look at the free agents. I mean, you could sign a literal child. That's an option. Or Kyle Slickman. Let's go, my guy. My guy, Kyle Slickman.
Can't wait for the amazing feud between Kyle Slickman and Dante Roberts.
Okay. Our cards, this is good to know. Keep this in mind. Don't look at that. Ensure that Mandy Rose fights this week. Triple H, you can fuck off. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm actually gonna go straight into booking tonight's card, where I have a few decisions to make. Firstly, what's gonna main event? Now, by default, considering I can't do the women's title match, this should be the match between Reigns and Dunn. But the thing is, when they had that match before, it did bomb.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's so hard to predict this stuff sometimes. It throws you some curveballs, some proper curveballs.
But the rivalry is now at level 4. And I know a tables match isn't going to work, so I can do something else. Something such as, say, an Extreme Rules match. Which I think is what I'm going to do. Pete Dunne and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship in an Extreme Rules match. I do think that's the main event I want to do with.
Yeah, it's a very good main event. I can't really deny how fucking stacked that main event is.
Which leaves the rest of the card. I have one other level 4 rivalry that I can do, so I think it makes sense for that to be the opener.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be Hell in a Cell.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Which leaves me with 2 more matches.
One of them is not going to live by the end of this.
One of them I know for certain is Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton.
Fair.
That's going to be a tables match. Which gives me one more. Priest and McIntyre have a rivalry. Rollins and Edge have a rivalry. That's it. But I think I'm going to take a risk here.
Hey, yeah.
I'm actually going to be doing a match that does not have an established rivalry.
Okay, I respect that.
It's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Drew McIntyre and Edge versus Damian Priest and Seth Rollins. We saw this match on the last episode, and it absolutely fucking slapped.
It was really good, to be fair. I'm surprised it didn't start a rivalry. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't start a rivalry.
I'm gonna make it a tables match. I'm actually gonna. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this a TLC
Can we have an
match
extreme tables match? Would that get everyone's like specialties on side? The tables
Right.
just get up and start walking. They become sentient and just start smashing people with chairs and kendo.
Promo wise, where does this leave me? So, self promo, call out, role change, advertising, and charity. Okay, let's do a role change for Oh, this is difficult. Hang on, I'm going to leave the promos for now, actually.
Okay.
Okay. For big stadium.
For a big stadium.
Yeah, you know what? It's going to cost a lot. I'm doing it.
That means I'm going to have to fucking do it now, doesn't it? Yeah, if they're going to make me suffer like this, the least they could do is call it something other than Big Stadium. What a lame ass fucking name that is. That's so lame, bro. Joe, I thought you were talking about Riddle because I know you're not the biggest fan of Riddle, but I literally didn't realize that guy's name is A Kid.
Yes.
That's nuts. He's a child. Kenny Omega's head just whipped around somewhere in AEW. He wants to know that location. Joe, what you could do here, you could put on a technical masterpiece if you make two very key signings.
Yeah, but that's two signings, and this show's already cost me an arm and a leg.
I know, but can you really turn down the opportunity to see a technical 30-minute classic between The Ultimate Warrior and Goldberg? Well, it's what the people want, bro. It's what the people want. The geriatric supreme. The only way you could get more injury prone and less talented in the ring is if I sign the put him against Hulk Hogan for the 50 millionth. Can we do a match worse than Halloween Havoc 98? Well, we're gonna really try.
Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna do a role change. for Mandy Rose.
It's interesting.
And then call out Peyton Royce to call out Mandy Rose.
Interesting. I think that's the first time we've done that combination, isn't it?
Which combination? What, these two?
No, of like someone doing a role change then getting called out right afterwards.
Yeah, I certainly haven't done it before.
Yeah, Joe, that's an interesting rivalry. I respect your ability to always push the envelope with this stuff. You're a lot better at that. You're better at taking risks and spending money, because holy shit, this show is going to cost us both so fucking much. Like, goddamn.
And then I'm gonna have Sasha Banks do a self promo.
Fair play. Smart, that keeps the popularity up as well.
Which I desperately need at the moment. Right. Where does this leave me?
In bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I was half joking, half spitting facts there, to be honest.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 extreme.
Smart move. It's a smart move. You're getting at least a 5-star now.
What's that gonna leave me with? 120 grand?
And more than that, because you'll make a good amount of money back. So I reckon
Yeah,
you'll have
that's
like
true.
200k by when all's said and done. Something like 200k, I reckon. Excuse me.
And I'm having some thoughts that might work out alright going forward, but I don't need to action them tonight. So I think that's my card.
Okay. Okay. It's a strong card. It's a really strong card, actually. Yeah, it's a really strong card.
Gonna confirm my booking. Let's
Please don't tell me I'm gonna get like some abusive emails from somebody now. I just really can't be dealing with that, you know? I really can't be dealing with
Happy Corbin. Hey, my contract at Raw is up at the end of the
I
week.
can't afford this. I can't financially recover from this. Oh,
I'd be interested in staying, and the cost would be 41k.
oh, it's money.
Me money, SpongeBob.
Yeah, I mean, I'll renew it. He's earned it.
You full price, or are you going to try and lowball him?
Full price. I don't want to take the risk with someone not happy.
Okay.
I don't want.
You don't want to make him sad.
I don't want unhappy. Not ready.
Hey, listen, something's come up, and all special matches will cost double this week. I'm told it's some kind of union thing. Sorry
Honestly,
about that.
I'm going to be a Tory by the end of this. If I keep hearing about these fucking wrestling unions, I'll literally become like by the end of this series. Unions.
Nakamura says, "Happy cheated me in that last match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks."
Sure. Yeah.
What do you think?
That sounds fine to me. I'll put that on next week. That's brilliant. That works really well, actually.
Good, I'll show everyone who's the real winner this time. Catch Jack says, "Hey boss, you've had me bench for a while and I want to get back in the ring. Don't you have a room for me in a match on tonight's card?"
Well, I was really hoping to I was really hoping that I could look at my options before I decide that. I think that's probably what I was going to do anyway, to be fair.
Sorry, not going to happen. Sure thing. Or how about cutting a promo?
See, what he's saying is I've had him benched for a while, but he's not been benched as long as Mansoor and has he been benched as long as Mansoor and Strowman? 'Cause they've not faced each other,
I
but
can't
I think
remember.
they've been
I,
in
either,
I think they've been in a
either
tag match together.
either way, I don't think any of them have been out for that long.
Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I'll put on Cactus Jack and Umaga tonight. I'll do that. That's fine. Yes, I want them both back in the spotlight. Yeah, sure thing. I want you back in the spotlight.
Thanks, I can do a lot for this brand if you give me some exposure. Right, what's happening?
So we are going to open with the Women's Championship match that Alexa Bliss earned the right to be in at Extreme Rules. And it's going to be, as we discussed last week, on last week's programming, we discussed it's going to be Hell in a Cell.
Both opening with Hell in a Cell. Is there going to be any interference?
No, definitely not. I think if I interfered, someone would probably kill me, and that person might be me. That's everything for that one. And the main event is going to be for the men's championship. It's going to be Shawn Michaels taking on Ric Flair. And I did debate for a while about what this is going to be. There's only one match that I really wanted to see. I think these guys are specialists in this, or one of them is. I can't remember. Can we check the TLC match, please?
Neither of them are specialists, or at least we don't know if
Are
they
either
are.
of them specialists in anything? Actually,
We don't know for
well
either.
then I'll have a TLC match definitely. It's got to be TLC.
Okay then.
Got to be TLC. No, again, no interference. Now this mid card is where it was going to get a bit interesting before Cactus Jack came to me with his request, because I did have three matches really I wanted to choose from. So the first mid card match, because we're just going to get it out of the way, it will be Cactus Jack versus Umaga.
Yep.
It's going to be Extreme Rules, kind of standard for these guys.
Okay.
No interference, because again, I don't want to die. I actually don't have a death wish. Would you believe it? And the other mid card, now there's two matches I can choose. I think I know what it's going to be. But it was either going to be Mansoor versus Strowman, or it was going to be Roberts versus Sheamus. And looking at it now, to be honest, I think it's probably best to go with Sheamus versus Roberts. Sorry.
Okay. Stipulation?
It's Extreme Rules again. I'm pretty sure that one of them is specialist in Extreme Rules.
Sheamus's.
Yeah. Extreme Rules again.
I'm panicking.
I'm gonna lose my job. So we'll do the logistics first, because I
Okay.
want to get the financial pain of this out of the way now.
Oh yeah, we had the McMahon crew unlocked. I didn't buy that one. To be fair, I couldn't
Yeah.
afford it anyway, and I'm happy with the
Well,
one.
I have to buy the big stadium now because you have, and I'm obviously going to use it as well. I don't really want to, but I have to. I've got to keep up with you here. I think this is going to be neck and neck, is what I'm predicting. So I'll use that stadium. The crew, for now, I'm going to put it on the top one, whatever that is. And I'm not going to buy the McMahon crew, but I might come back to that before I finish booking the show.
Okay.
Special effects again is going to be whatever the top one is at this time. And advertisements will also be the same, because I'm pretty sure I can't buy anything for either of those. So, yeah.
Whoa, you are cutting it fine on the money, my dude.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I am going to need to look at my roster.
Okay.
Because to be honest, I might need to do another couple of releases at this point. But the difficulty is there's no one really standing out as an obvious pick to be released. Um,
Yeah, not really. You're kind of using everyone.
yeah, I am. This is the thing, I am. Although I am thinking, I did want to involve everybody here in a match. Yeah, the cost is prohibitively high at the moment, to be honest. Mm. Mm. Can you go to logistics for me?
Yep.
Thank you. And can you go to like the middle two and just downgrade them by one for me and see how much that's going to save me?
Saves you about 20k.
Okay. I'll do my promos now.
Okay.
So I'll do the two call out. Well, I've got a couple of call outs I wanted to do. First call out is going to be Steve Austin. Actually, is it? No, Joe, it's not going to be yet. Steve Austin's not going to get involved tonight. Steve Austin is not going to get involved tonight. Um, it will be. Gosh, what is it actually going to be? It'll be Nakamura on Corbin.
Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. The next one will be Samoa Joe on the Hulkster.
Yep.
And the third one I think is going to have to be something that's going to get me some money. I can't remember what type I pick, but like,
Or the advertising one.
yes, I need money. I need money now.
Who's it going to be?
Who do I have who has good promo skill? Joe, actually, Stone Cold will be involved tonight. He's going to do some fucking advertising. Actually, wait.
Let's go.
What's AJ Styles' promo skill?
Uh, 4.
Yeah, we'll do AJ Styles. We'll do AJ Styles instead. As much as I'd like to see
Okay.
Stone Cold sell something, I think AJ Styles makes more sense right now. Pick. So he would do some advertising. Yeah, I'm cutting it fine with the money. But I don't really want to release anybody because I have potential plans for everyone. And this is like expensive, but it's not going over budget. So I think this is what I'm going to have to stick with for now, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, can I check my power cards and my journal as well, just to see if there is like a reasonable goal I could. There's probably not going to be, but oh, too extreme. I'm gonna have to use that.
Schedule running this week. Oh, you want to use 2 extreme?
Yes, please.
Say?
Yes, please. I'm thinking of using To the Moon, but I'm not sure because I don't know who's. I think it would be Dana Brooke at the moment. I can use it on anybody.
Yeah, anyone below 60.
Okay, so who is below 60 at the moment? I'll have a quick look at that if you don't mind.
Eddie Guerrero down.
Eddie Guerrero went down, did you say? Oh, Eddie
No,
Guerrero down.
from
Okay. Um,
so most of your roster actually it applies to.
it does. I'm just thinking, is there any of them who would like long term I want to have more popularity? Just thinking what long term plans do I have for them? Can you scroll to the very top for me? I know. No, I know now who I'm going to use this on. I know who I'm going to use this on.
Are you using it now?
Yes, because he's going to have a match tonight.
Remember, it says the popularity boost doesn't apply until after the match.
That's fine. That still works fine for me. Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, the first Irish man on the moon. I'm going to use this on Sheamus.
I had a feeling it was going to go to
This
Sheamus.
this works really well actually with my my current like plans in the future. But I will not spoil, which I will not spoil. I'm not going to spoil them. This could get a little bit naughty. Can I see what that special I mean, we in the words of Guardiola, we cannot afford it. But I want to see what that special promotion is, just out of curiosity.
Ensures you will retain most of your fans this week.
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
think you, I think you used this one before.
Oh shit!
I remember you using this on
That
me.
could actually be really good. Oh no!
Mate, I can't. Surely you can't afford that.
Go into logistics.
Yeah.
The middle two, put them on the lowest possible.
But you still can't
I
afford
don't
it.
think so. Do you know what? That's fine. Put them back where they were before, and
Well, like the second highest on
yes,
each.
second highest on each.
Okay.
Help me, God help me. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm happy to book that now.
Yep. Nothing else.
No,
Oh, I was going to say you don't want to look at the free agents, but you have no money.
there's
So.
no point. There is no point. Um, yes, nothing else. Honestly, I think the best move you've made in this entire series is playing double cost today. Because if you hadn't played double cost, I really could have turned the screw with that.
Yeah.
I would
No.
have absolutely
Honestly.
bought that card.
Yeah. I just confirm you're happy for me to book this now.
I would just have
Let's
a
confirm it.
nice look. Joe, actually, this is purely me being pedantic. Can you swap the first call out promo with AJ Styles so his promo goes on first?
Does it let me do that?
If it will let you do that, that'd be lovely. If not, it's not.
It doesn't let me swap them, but I will. I'll just
Are
do
you
it
sure you
anyway.
don't mind?
That's honestly
Okay. Just because,
not
from a
even.
purely pedantic point of view, I wouldn't like the idea of the last promo before the biggest match at this pay per view being a guy shilling something. It's just purely pedantic, purely pedantic. But yeah,
There you go.
thank you very much. Perfect.
Was there
Absolutely
anything
lovely.
else?
No, there's nothing I can think of. I mean, I've got all the match types. I've their championship matches. There's nothing I can think of really. No. I guess the only risk is I am thinking now. The only risk is if I put that Alexa Bliss Becky Lynch match on and it bombs again.
I feel like I feel.
Because the thing is,
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I do feel like the championship's going to elevate it at least somewhat.
it will elevate it, but the question is it going to elevate it above a rivalry that I'm looking at now, which has two higher levels? I think that they're both about as popular, and that rivalry is also a.
Actually, no, the women do have the popularity advantage.
They do.
Hey, Lily.
But why can't shit be fucking simple? Sorry, Lily, that's not. I'm swearing already, and you've only been here like 2 seconds. I'm panicking. I'm actually going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job. Hello, Lily. It's lovely to see you here. Shit, that's. I think it's the fact that it got such a low rating before. That's what's made me panic a little
Yeah, I
bit.
know what you mean. That's why. That's why I was questioning Reigns versus Dunn.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what? Because I've played that card, I'm going to swap. Can you swap the matches directly? Is that? Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Can you
Yes, I
swap the
can.
opener, please, with the Sheamus Jake the Snake Extreme Rules match?
The only thing you need to bear in mind is it is a random Extreme Rules
No, of
match,
course,
so it
of
might
course.
actually apply to the other one.
I just think that it's probably going to get a higher rating anyway. I have a feeling. But do you know what? It's a tough one. I mean, I could really go either way. I'm not that confident.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm sitting here thinking what my decision would be, and I don't know. Actually,
Do you know what? This is. I have a feeling this is a safer option, so I'm going to go with this.
Okay. Do
Let's
you want
do
me to
that.
confirm the booking?
Yes, please.
Last chance to back out.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it. I've got to back myself.
Okay. I'll confirm. Okay, now that I've confirmed the booking, do you want my 2 cents on that?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
you've made the right call there.
I think it's close, but it's just the safer.
It feels like the safer choice.
Yeah, and also they have type advantage as well.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call.
I think it adds up to be a safer call in the favor of Sheamus versus Roberts going first.
Okay.
I hope I'm right.
I hope you're wrong.
Understandable.
Yeah, I guess it's time for us to get this show on the road. We're kicking off with Bayley versus Liv Morgan inside Hell in a Cell. This one has been personal for weeks. It's time to see who's going to come out on top. Let's get this one underway.
Lily, you can't steal my life.